This is definitely huge. This is definitely huge. I'm definitely gonna try it. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. That's not gonna watch him quiet, but still, welcome to the graffiti jungle. Paolo Palingua. Benvenuti nella giungla dei graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Don't forget to mention Project Extinction. Painted the whole tent. It's a tent tour. Welcome to Graffiti Jungle. Paolo Palingua. Benvenuti nella giungla dei graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Pensieri Tangentiali, formerly known as Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. Podcast. This is the cleanest, it's not even that clean for real, but it's the cleanest it's been for a while. Sono to capo, io sono Chief Charge in the city that secure on the phone. Alright, so we're gonna make some peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm trying to figure out, yep, right there. Yep. Let me see. That can definitely be a thing. Like what I'm doing right now is I stack see if I can stack something up just to, if it can be propped up, which it can. It's a matter of balance. Balance. Yay. Alright. Now this is as clear as it's ever gonna have been. This is going in the highlight reel for sure, man. This is going in the highlight reel. Let me tag some of the stuff for today. These are the most controversial kinds of maybe. So let's get this set up. Cause it's 39 30-degree weather. 30. Whoa, buddy. I ain't whatchamacallit. Yeah, okay. Okay, I might need to secure that. Cause it's the wind gust. Okay, let me put this here. Let me put that there. Alright, so it's the little windy. Well, it's not a little. There's wind gust, so I'm gonna this green part is actually not a part of the green part is not a part of the whatchamacallit. So it's like separate, so I gotta just attach it real quick just to kind of secure it down. So, hopefully you can see Charizard right there. Mew and Mewtwo is right here. That's Mewtwo, and that's Mew right there. Goku right here. Goku right there. Kamehameha. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much for the gift. Grazie mille. Antonio Sanders, 1882. Grazie mille. Okay. Thank you for the gift. I really do sincerely appreciate that. So, Move that person out the way. All right. I appreciate the gift. Domo arigato, Mr. Robato. Okay. I can, you know what I'm saying? I get a little cozy. I get a little comfortable on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Just for a little bit. We got a couple hours. You gonna ask the same question every time? You gonna ask the same question every time? Well, at least I know it's you, right? I'm like, all right, same one every time. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Actually, that's not how I kind of sort of want to call it. But I kind of sort of want to since I always got it on, kind of sort of show it off a little bit when I can, if I can. I don't think I want to take the hoodie off all the way. I don't want to take the hoodie off all the way. All right. Okay. Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, bow. Now, let's also, I think we just want to make some, I got some peanut butter. Well, that's all you've been seeing, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. And we're running out of bread. Hopefully we don't need any of that. Hopefully we don't need that. Yeah. That's all I have. I don't got nothing to drink. Okay. I kind of want to, so people can at least see this drink, bro. See something, bro. I'll turn it back around, but at least part of the design is really like shown. But this drink wants to turn as well. What goes it doing? Yes. To answer your question, yes. Yes, bro. What's the next thing? What's the next thing, bro? All right. Appreciate it. It's Goku right here. My logo right there. Jessica Rabbit right there. Charizard right there. I painted it a while ago. This thing broke, bro. It's like, I knew based off the first question, you are blockable. And then, it's like, how does it get there? I just know it. Bro, I just knew, like, you don't see no Naruto in here? Come on. This my first little drink, bro. Yeah, the Pepperidge Farm bread. This bread pretty good, bro. No funny stuff. This bread pretty good. But I'll make some sandwiches. Well, yeah, let's make some sandwiches. Get this thing done, bro. This peanut butter do not be spreading. Look, see, bro. This jank just reminded me, bro. I remember one time, bro. Oh, the worst bread is Wonder Bread, bro. The worst bread is Wonder Bread. I remember crying, bro. Cause soon as you did that, the peanut butter and the bread ended up having a hole in it. And all I was trying to do was just spread the peanut butter, bro. I was so pissed, bro. I was so pissed that bread ended up like just breaking to like it just could not work, bro. It just could not work, bro. It just could not work. Oh, you ain't got weird. That shit was crazy. Um, let me see. Let's go here. Let's remove that. And I think we're good now. Bro, that'd be crazy. You be, yeah, I guess I don't know. Like when you find out the people who actually watch you, bro, and how they really behind that screen, bro. You like, yo, really? All right, this is a lot of peanut butter. I don't want to put no more peanut butter on this. I don't want to put no more peanut butter on it. But this bread was really good. Like, even just the durability. That's not going to be the right word. Durability is not the right word. But I promise you, I remember this jank like it was yesterday. I remember it like it was last week. Nah, but for real, I remember trying to spread some peanut butter across some Wonder Bread, bro. I went just like that. The peanut butter won't, and the bread end up having a hole in it. It came together, bro. I was like, yo. It was like, yo, bro. So it was one of those whatchamacallit type of jobs, bro. It was one of those. This is a this is a lot of peanut butter actually. This is a lot of peanut butter actually. And I was actually surprised that like this bread tastes pretty good. This bread tastes pretty good. Um, the other one's really good. I guess I should have started with this one if I was unsure. Well, I didn't know about the other one either though. It said lemon blueberry. I had never had lemon blueberry. So, Pepperidge Farm. And I always laugh at Pepperidge Farm. I think everybody knows why, right? Okay. Like as a kid, you don't buy groceries and whatnot, so it's like you don't really be knowing. But I had never heard of Pepperidge Farm. Hold up, both of them? Oh no, I turned it around. I had never heard of Pepperidge Farm. So, okay, as a kid, I never heard of Pepperidge Farm. The only thing I had ever heard about Pepperidge Farm was whatever was happening on Family Guy. Whatever was happening on Family Guy, Pepperidge Farm knows or something. Whatever, Pepperidge Farm, Pepperidge Farm remembers or whatever Peter was saying, bro. Pepperidge Farm. That's all I remember. Pepperidge Farm. Bro, I don't even remember what he was saying, bro. I don't remember what he's saying. I want the bread trick. Bite of bread and a small spoon of peanut butter. Repeat. What's the trick? Because, like I'm telling you, jelly fine. I am traumatized by peanut butter spreading peanut butter across um, big Wonder Bread, bro. That Wonder Bread will rip. Rip. That junk ripped so bad, bro, and I was so upset. I was so upset, bro. I don't remember how I don't remember how the rest of that day went, bro. I just remember like, yo, I don't want this sandwich no more. I just remember I gave up on that peanut butter and saying that day. Hey, bro, I can't wait to tell you. You tell your kids that I gave up on that peanut butter jelly sandwich that day. And my granddad was so mad about that peanut butter. He always tell peanut butter. Bro, I jumped. I will make me mad, bro. That just made me mad. Where's yours? Mm-mm. I get my friend. This is crazy. We got a gift. We got a Sunday. Thank you, Lil King, King 11. The sun come up every day. So I guess it kind of whatchamacallit? Pepper's Farm. Eh? You got Stewie? Pepper's Farm, man. Yeah, Pepper's Farm bread. Pepper's Farm remembers. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get the. Oh, is that so that you never had the? Oh, so you don't never have to put the peanut butter on the bread? Is that so you never have to put the peanut butter on the bread, bro? I don't know. You see, I still remember that joint from a kid. I don't know if I should let my kids do the same thing. If I should let my kids be like, hey, here, go make this peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? This would be the worst thing ever. Bro, this would be the worst thing ever, bro. If I was to like I make like I'm using this bread, right? The Pepperidge Farm bread, and then I give my kids some Wonder Bread, and I'm like, yeah, just do what I do. And so start with the jelly first, right? Spread the jelly, and then when they get to the peanut butter, oh yeah, just do the same thing with the peanut butter, bro. They're gonna be so mad, bro. So mad, bro. No, that's the only I'm not sure if I should warn y'all about. If you try to ask where I'm at, I don't want to see you. It's not like you're gonna come see me. That is, it's not okay. Strawberry? This the Concord 11s. It's the Concord grape jelly. We got another gift. Domo arigato. Lil King, King 11, Happy Poop. Mm, that's actually a good question though. Strawberry or grape jelly? Tortillas? Tortillas? Grape jelly better. Ham. Grape old school. I think I got enough. Domo arigato. Mr. Roboto. Merci beaucoup. 谢谢. 谢谢 is thank you in Chinese. Domo arigato is thank you very much in Japanese. Danke is thank you in German. Lil King, King 11, party hat. Tortillas don't smash like bread. Nutella. Uncrustables be smacking. Uncrustables be smacking. Oh man. We can only take, you know what I mean? I can only make 2 more sandwiches. I can only make 2 more sandwiches. So, I guess I should make 1 round. Make a double? I ain't got no water. I ain't got nothing to drink. I ain't got nothing to drink. I ain't got nothing to drink. I ain't making no double. No way. A quadruple? I double dog dare you. What? A double peanut butter sandwich, bro? It's crazy. A double? Hell nah. Get crazy. Lego. Make a peanut butter and jelly. Bacon and banana. You lost me. Bacon and banana? Since when did those go together? I can only make 2. I'm trying to think. Make 1 more? Bussin'. Need water for a double. No bev is crazy. The no bev is crazy, right? No bev? You got peanut butter, no bev, cereal, no milk. Small can or empty coffee can. Good heat, warm things up nice. I ain't never, yeah, the whole 2 for 1 situation. Small can or empty coffee can. Yeah, some type of heat would be decent, but. And speaking of heat, let me put my clothes. Let me put this shit back on. I'm trying. This ain't doing nothing. Double down, quadruple down. Yeah, I need to stop playing, bro. I need to stop playing. Like heating. This was whatchamacallit though. This right here. This was like. This is why I say like this was just enough. Like the tent. Like I will say it's excellently constructed in that sense. Like weather-wise, like wind-wise, it's definitely like up there. It's definitely like up there, and that's one thing I was like needing just now. I'm gonna let that whatchamacallit slide. I don't like. Why? There's. I don't. People don't whatchamacallit. I guess it's because you. I guess you'll never be in a situation to ever understand. That's not a question that you ever want to answer. If somebody asks you where you're at, that's not a question that you ever really want to answer. Like you wouldn't want to tell somebody where you're at. That's not a question that you ever want to sort of like answer. You would not want to tell somebody like where you're at. Not even generically. Not even specific. No, it just never. Whatchamacallit, man. So. All right. Yeah, North America. Nah, I'm sitting in a Lamborghini. think I'm gonna make one more sandwich, and then, oh man, hey bro, I don't really got patience, bro. I don't what bro. I don't really got patience, bro. I don't really got time to be sitting there trying to explain nothing to you. You either understand what's understood ain't got to be explained, but you don't understand me, so let me explain. I'm gonna eat one more. Oh, yeah, I was wilding just now. That's the whole point of being in this joint. Whole point of being in this joint is block out the weather. I ain't trying to get bring the temperature down. Cold as heck. Hello, King 11. So happy poop. Grazie. Grazie mille. Domo arigato. Shit. Danke. Merci beaucoup. I'm trying to think, is there one that I missed? Muchas gracias. I'm tripping. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. You know, you don't hear nothing outside. Bro, you don't want to hear nothing. Okay. I think it's one more sandwich. So I know I can only make one more sandwich. I can only make one more sandwich. Pepperidge Farm. I don't even know what Pepperidge Farm is. Somebody gave me this. They gave me 2 loaves of Pepperidge Farm. All right, part 2. The other thing, I don't know. I think some peanut butters might spread easier than others. Get that. Because this ain't no spreadable. The way this thing moving, this ain't no spreadable. Bro, this right here really just changed my whole mood, bro. Like, I was just so cold. I was so cold. So, oh, that's also whatchamacallit. Like, so I picked it up and I set it down and then I checked the time and then I checked this. I went to see how long it was gonna take me to set it up, bro. Literally 5 minutes, bro. Literally 5 minutes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that was nice. That's nice to know. Like, if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I can set this Jane up in 5 minutes, bro. That was really nice. Oh man, we had a lot of peanut butter. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can just get some on the edge. We don't need no more peanut butter. Okay. So, but that was a cool thing. I was able to set the tent up in less than 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? For real, 5. In a rush job. Like, didn't even really remember, saying about this and the third, but it's literally this whole, so the green part is not attached. The green part is not attached. It's just this other part. So that whole part collapses, and so that's one piece, and then it has this, and then there's one that comes across here. Those are just together. So it's literally just whoop, put that one up, whoop, put the other one up, and then attach the whatchamacallits to it. And outside of attaching those to it, then you just put the green. You can put the green one on top. But the green one is not to say it's like not to say that it's optional, but I mean it technically kind of sort of is. The green one, the green is the rain fly. So if it rains, you know what I'm saying? I don't know that whole whatever. But anyway, the green one is for the rain. The green part is for the rain. So technically, drop top. You know what I'm saying? You could just take that part off. You take that part off. I don't like that whatchamacallit. I feel like you were here before. That was just kind of weird for you to say that. What type of John was that to say? I don't know. Bro, it's literally on some. And then, so like these are things I'm trying to sort of think about. This junk got me. This junk, I was like, yo, you know, as far as it being like mobile and like, I don't carry it. I'm glad nobody like kind of sort of touched it. So like that's always nice and cool, and just to have that option. And so like this gives me a, just because I'm whatchamacallit, I'm waiting for, you know, other stuff to like move around. It's what is it? I was thinking about putting this away, so it was like if I did not have it, you know what I'm saying, then I would be sitting right there in the cold, bro. I'd be sitting right there in the cold. So I'm glad that hit me, that idea. And so like we was talking about like free will and whatnot, but I'm not sure like that what, cause what was the other? Oh, the other one was like the blankets. And right now, it's just like carrying all this stuff, and I just like, bruh, I don't feel like carrying all that stuff. Even just the whatchamacallit, because right now is like, it really kind of sort of either has to be like, kind of in a sense, kind of sort of mobile. And I think my other part was just like, man, you know, thank goodness it's not like raining or nothing, bro. Like, if that was another thing, I don't even know then. Okay. I can make one more sandwich. So I don't know what time, but at some point today, I'll make that last sandwich. All right. Bon appetit. There's some good bread, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna figure out what type of bread this is. Wagwan. Mide Yaman. Don't let me know what you got for real, for real. I'm already good at impersonating. It's gonna be over. You let your intrusive thought win. You should not have done that. Okay. Trying to think. I'm kind of sort of sleepy, bro. I'm gonna hold you. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't have my. You know the rest of it got whatchamacallit. This is not one of them. This is not one of them James where you should like continue to try. I'm not a person to continue to try with. I'm not a person to continue to try with. I'm pretty much stuck in whatchamacallit. Okay. Full time. Full time camper. Ain't nowhere to put no clothes in the hamper. But your mood, they might try to damper. No influence, tamper. No pillow for real. Let me see. Oh. Lay on that tissue. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of cold, but if I wasn't in the tent, I would be colder. So it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing, bro. It's definitely a thing. Yeah, all I need is my blankets. If I have my blankets, Oof. It'd be decent. The temperature is gonna be 30, 32 degrees in the next 4 hours. So, let me see, 32 in the next 4. So, it's probably 36, 37 degrees right about now. It's probably like 36, 37 degrees. So, I don't know. Like, I had the idea, I feel like a muffle. I had the idea to like right now I could do some push-ups. I could do some push-ups right now. But you would sweat, and sweat is water. That water and that moisture coupled with the wind is not the thing to do. It's not the thing to do. So it would just be even colder if I wasn't. So rock out as is, man. Rock out as is. It's definitely manageable, bearable, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's that. At this point, like right now, I'm trying to figure out what's up with my foot. Why it feels so, you know, I don't know what's gonna help it. I put it inside the shoe. The other one feel good. It's just this one don't. So I actually don't want to fall asleep. That would not be in my best interest. It would not be in my best interest to fall asleep. I set this up in 5 minutes. I need to be able to, decompose and put it back away and hide my stuff before, society wakes up. Before society wakes up. So, but that had me excited to be able to set this up. This is every other time it was just all blurry and this and the third. Now it's like, it's chill. Well, at least it's like a little whatchamacallit. My favorite parts, well, it's whatchamacallit. I never really participated in that. I don't have any, plug up to a TV. I feel like the only thing that's going to be able to win Game of the Year has to be on either PlayStation or Xbox. I don't know the last time I played my PlayStation. I don't know no game that came out this year. That's one thing I've never really, that's one thing I've never really paid attention to for real. The shoes were kind of a thing, but not really. I used to watch this one person. I used to watch this one YouTuber, but I mainly watched him for Yeezy updates. But when Yeezy stopped updating, he just had to kind of sort of like then branch out to like just giving shoe updates, and that's not what I wanted to see or hear. And so that's why I said I never really knew about the shoe game for. I just used to watch the YouTuber for about the Yeezy updates, but I never really know when games are coming out, what new games are coming out, the anticipation for none of them. The last thing I heard was the last game I heard that was either supposed to be coming out. I never knew when it was coming out. Was Lego Batman? No, I'm lying. Lego Batman was supposed to have a movie, so that's not it. Uh, Wolverine. Wolverine was supposed to have a game. I don't know when that was supposed to come out, but some people were saying that the Wolverine game was basically Spider-Man. It was a Spider-Man game with a skin over it. It was a Spider-Man game with a skin over it. That's what some people in the comments section of that video were saying. They just said that the Wolverine game was just Spider-Man with a skin over the entire city, and Wolverine, of course. That's all they said it was. But it looked like it had decent, whatchamacallit. It was almost like it was going to give like a Mortal Kombat as far as like the goriness. I'm guessing these other people know. I'm not sure if that's actual game though, or they just saying something. No, he seems slow. So, yeah. Don't call me nephew. I hate my uncle. So I don't like my family. I don't like familiar references. You type the math equation. The square root of what? That says a -1 degree. Square root of pi divided by, is one of those an x and one of those a multiplication? X times 5? 5x? What's the point of all these x's next to a 5? A -1 degree. Square root of pi. Oh, we know what square root of pi is. It's not a perfect. Well, that's then, it's one of those, well, it's bigger than 1 and less than 2. Because pi is 3.14, which is less than 4. And the square root of 4 is 2. And pi is 3.14, which is bigger than 1. So it is, it's bigger, and the square root of 1 is 1. So the square root of pi would be between 1 and 2, but it would be closer to 2 because 3.14 is closer to 4. Pi is closer to 4 than it is to 1. So if I had to guess, the square root of pi, I would say it's about 1.7 or something like that, if I had to make a guess. 1.7. If I had to make a guess or something like that. What's another way to sit there and think about that? 14, 300. I'm trying to think. Because even 17 times 17, what does that equal? 7 times 7 is 49. Shit, how do you do 17 times 17? 17 squared. Shit, that's a hard thing to do. Oh, this would be even so bad because I used to tell my students you gotta know all your perfect squares from 1 up to 20. And 20 times 20 is 400. Okay. 15 times 15 is 225. 225. 6. And 6 times 6. That's 225. Shit. Damn. I don't know. Damn, bro. I'm trying to figure out how the hell to do 17 times 17 in my head. There's a lot of ways to kind of go about this. 17 times 17, bro. Bro, because I low-key kind of sort of forget, like, how to do it the 2 times. 7 times 7 is 49. Put the 4 up top. 7 times 1, 7 plus 4 is 11. So what, you have 100, you got 119. Okay, you got 11.9 right there. Right? That was 7 times this. And 7 times that. And then you take the 1 and do 1 times 7. Well, that part's easy. That's 17. So that can't be right. Oh, technically, yes, it can. 289? 289. Am I right about that? 17 times 17 could be 289. So that could be all right. But now I kind of want to know what 16 times 16 is. Because 15 times 15 is 225. And that's 289. 289 sounds familiar. So I'm trying to remember what. 256. 16 times 16 would be 256, right? Okay. So let me see. 17 times 17. So if 17 times 17 is 289, then the square root of pi is not 1.7. It's a little higher. I try to think now. Because 1.7 times 1.7 would be 2.89. So now we got to think about 18 and... Well, hold on. That should be easy. 8 times 8 is 64. 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. So that's 144. Okay, 144. And then put the 18. 4 plus 8. 12, 1. 3. 24. Okay, so 18 times 18 is 324. Okay, so I actually wasn't that far off. The square root of pi is now, it's in between 1.7 and 1.8. Because what did I just say that was? That was 324, which is very close. So it's a little less than 1.8. It's a little less than 1.8. Just a little less than 1.8. Just a little less. Because 18 times 18 is 324. And so 1.8 times 1.8 would be 3.24. And 17 times 1.7 times 1.7 would be 2.89. So it's about one. Now you can even kind of sort of like, with that being the case, I can try to figure out with 1.75. 1.75. And what am I thinking about? The average. Now I'm just thinking about the average of the 2 point. But I'm not sure. Now, see, that's one of those type of math questions where it's like, not sure if I really can do that to try to approximate it, but I just kind of sort of think you should be able to. What's it? So 324, right? That's what I said. Plus 289. Sheesh. Okay. 324, 289. 4 plus 9 is 13. 1, 3, let's say it's 11. 1. So that's 6. 13. Divide that by 2. What's half of 13? What the hell is half of 13? 7? 6.5. That gives me 306.5. Why did I want to do that though? 306.5. What was the point of doing? Oh, 3.06. Oh, okay. So now 1.75 is higher than 1.75 and still less than 1.8. Oh, just trying to approximate the square root of pi. Approximating the square root of pi. It is larger than 1.75, less than 1.8. Now I'm trying, how much closer do we want to try to get to this? If I know it's larger than 1.75, that's a negative question to ask. Yeah, I'm depressed. Yup, I need help. I need help, I'm depressed. It's 30 degrees outside. I'm in a tent. So 1.75, nothing happened. Life happened. 1.75, and 1.8. Where, how much more would you, whatchamacallit? Yo, you're annoying. That's why I say, like, stop. You don't talk to people like that because they just want to hear that you're doing bad. They're not going to do anything to change your situation. They just want to hear you doing bad and then go talk about you. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out 1.75 and 1.8. We had got to 3.065 and we need to get to 3.14. I would assume it's the next average of whatever. I would assume the square root of 3.14 is just now going to be somewhere between the 1.75 and 1.8. And in between 1.75 and 1.8 is like 1.77. 1.77. This is literally just 75 and 80. Add 75 and 80. What you get, 155? And half of 155 Oh boy. Half of 150 would be 75. Add another 2.5. 77. Yeah, what's that? Okay. My final answer, bro. The square root of pi is going to be 1.775. I think. Let me try that one more time. Half of 150 is 75. But you need to add 2.5. Which means 77. 77.5. The square root of pi, I think, is 1.775. No, you're gonna do the same thing that whatchamacallit. You can do the same person the other person just did. I don't get how y'all do that, like, or do y'all not see that? The other person just did the same thing. That's the only thing that just like, this is just annoying. Like, did you not just see this other person try to do the same like line of questioning, and it ends up with just being blocked? I'm not going to go that far down the line of questioning. I'm not going down that far with the line of questioning. Bro, literally, this just makes me like, I should have just grabbed the blankets, bro. Literally, bro. I should have just grabbed the blankets. Because then, oh, I'll be big chillin'. I'll be big chillin'. What time is it? We got what? Now, I still might do it, though. I still might do it, though. It's what, 3 hours? 3, 4? About 4 more hours. Damn. But the other part about it would be to just top it up. This is the worst one. Let me see. That'd be a thing, like with the kneecaps. Make that a part of your whole identity. Why? It's literally whatchamacallit. I knew I was gonna block you as soon as I saw you had Roblox in your name. Why did you even hit that say hi button and then say, what the heck? Well, shock value. What are we shocked about? Okay. Darn it, bro. I feel like that's the last thing I should do, though. Not the last thing I do, but it's like, that just makes this whole, like, this little process of just, like, picking everything back up and moving everything back. Like, I just want to do this part, at least. This is actually kind of sort of like, not, I don't know how to say, but it's like the fact that it even does this. It gets this code, man. That's why I say, like, and then, like, but you actually, like, in order for us to be able to survive this, you would have to have all that, like, hair. You know what I'm saying? You have to, and you wouldn't actually want that. You wouldn't actually want that. That's one. Mm-hmm. I just already feel. Um, uh, ooh, bro. Dang, bro. That's just, it's so annoying, bro. But it's like, I have to. Oh, boy. I did not want to. Well, it wasn't even that. Just this wasn't, but just the pack, bro. Just to put all this junk back, bro. I don't even mean to refer to it as junk. Like right now, this is definitely helping me. I'm just trying to figure out. You know, I don't know if you've been seeing it like in people comments of like co-potter. I'm trying to figure out like if I'm like right now I'm possibly trying to figure out if I can like co-parter. I'm trying to figure out if I can co-parter, bro. Cause I do not want to have to bro. Walk all the way back through the woods. Oh. Hmm. And that's the only thing about like hibernating and things like that. Like I kind of not like I'll have to probably set an alarm. I haven't set an alarm in like I don't know the last time I set an alarm, bro. I just don't like the whole like you didn't press snooze or whatever. I don't plan on going to sleep is the point. I don't plan on going to sleep. That's the point. The goal is actually not to go to sleep. The goal is to stay up for the next 4 hours. I am sleepy, but yeah, that's literally it, bro. And then parts of it is like the other parts of that's making me annoyed is the fact that you know it's the this is actually the procrastination. It's the fact that for the last 7 hours I knew that it was going to just get colder. So it's like but I didn't think to do this part, but it's like I could have been did that step and that step. So like now, if I step outside this tent, bro, it's probably yeah, it's probably like 36 degrees right now, and yeah, just even walking through that weather, and then like next week it's gonna be next week say 20s. This is gonna be I don't know what happened to global warming. I don't know what happened to global warming. It was supposed to be. This is seeming like it's about to be like a harsh winter. And the only reason I say that is because this summer, what? Well, I'm not sure about everybody else's, but the summer was rainy, and then it got cold mid-August, and people called it a false fall. But then the weather never got back like up, and then the next on the third. Yeah, they was expecting it, and it never did that. So like that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. Mm, 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 mm. Just yeah, that's just the only other part, bro. It's just I just know it's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to just let him lay down. There's two things. There's one that's is not even a how do I explain? Okay, because I low key want to stay up for the next few hours. That's one reason. Like with this being cold, it's like I won't get comfortable enough to go to sleep. Whereas if I go get the whatchamacallits, I will potentially get comfortable enough to even kind of sort of go to sleep. Right now, I'm still trying to figure out like it's literally. I'm trying to think, bro. You know, you start to get a little bit creative. Oh, you know what? Now that ain't about to be cold. But hold up. No, hell no. No, hell no. I'm gonna just, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. This shit, fuck it. It's not what you would call it, bro. But it's here. Shit. It's like at this point, it's just a little slight buffering.
I'm doing whatever so I ain't gotta whatchamacallit, bro. I don't want to get back up, bro. I just want to make this work at this point. If I can tough it out with this, I'm like, all right, bet. I don't know. It's just part of one of those. This is it's so weird, but then it's not, and it do and it don't kind of make sense, and it's just, you know, really. If I don't, well, I'm trying to say, forgot a way to phrase this, the politically correct way, or not, but you know, figure out what you're made of. But like, how there's a difference between saying like, oh, I think I could, and then you actually doing it. There's a difference in you thinking what you think you can do, and then there's a difference between actually doing it. It's like, no, I did that. I know how to survive under certain conditions. Really. Um, the but and see, like, these are those things where it's sort of different because the girl asked Elon. She said she asked Elon, um, what would he do if basically he had to start over and he only had $1,000? So he was trying to understand it. He was trying to answer her, but he was like, but he couldn't figure out how he would ever get in that position. So he was like, well, he was trying to figure out what could have had to happen. He was like, society would have helped him melt or something for that to have happened. He was like, when he was younger, uh, I don't know. His whole, I don't understand. I don't know understand his story at all, man. But he tried to say, he he came from Canada, or Montreal, with $2,000 when he was 17. So he was like, I kind of already did that, but he was like, but just 1,000, but he was like, either society does not whatchamacallit right now, or he said society either is whatchamacallit, and he was like, if everything is just like no longer non-existent, then he was like, uh, he's like, imagine walking around craters of radioactive, waste. Society, nothing's there around. Money is not going to do anything for you. $1,000 is not going to do anything for you. But he was like, other than that, he was like, what? If I just came out of jail or something, like he was trying to figure it out. But then he was like, even if, um, he was like, he would do what he's already have done, which is, he would make a promise. He would tell people to just give him money, and he would make them a promise for a high return, which he, for the most part, is able to deliver on. Like, it's Tesla. That's what Tesla. He was like, I'll just do this, and then tell them that this is what they're gonna get. Whatever the money is back. So it's just that. So it kind of sort of is one of those, but he can build a car. You see what I'm saying? He can build a car. Now I don't know how he ever really marketed the whole thing to get like people to invest and to design a third, but that's another whatchamacallit, bro. Like, so he does know a lot. He does know a lot. He has a lot of like skills or knowledge and whatever. So this is like kind of sort of different. So, but what could you do to really just say, all right, with this much, I'm able to do X, Y, and Z. That's why I say it's kind of sort of different with him. he knows, like he literally knows a lot. Like that whole thing is entirely different. He like with him building the whole electric car, with him building the electric car, it wouldn't. It's just a thing. You get what I'm saying? Like he could for sure do that again, type of thing. Like, all right, I need people to buy this electric car, and they would just like basically because that's basically what he did. Like people pre-order the Tesla, and then it gets made and shipped. So he definitely does the pre-order thing. Like, all right, investment. He was like, I would tell people just give me money, and I would promise them a high return, and that's he's able to deliver. Sounds like the Jordan Belfort Wolf of Wall Street. Promise a high return. But Jordan Belfort didn't have. Jordan Belfort was selling penny stocks. There was no high return. He was just selling the dream. I don't know what. Yeah, man, it was what you call it, bro. So there's that. You should change your username. You look very body. No, you don't have to. If it wasn't so cold, I'll block you. If it wasn't so cold, I'll block you. Yeah. Man, y'all be saying anything, bro. Y'all be saying anything. It's actually kind of hard for people to whatchamacallit, I guess. That's the thing, though. But I'm glad I can, discernment. Disengage. Just know one blanket will do. Just one. Be enough. Now I'm kind of sort of thinking, bro, if this jacket was another size bigger, bro, and I could just put my legs inside this motherfucking jacket. Yeah, would that help at all? That's another reason I like this jersey and it being oversized for me, especially. Oh man, they're back again. But I don't know. So right now is the whatchamacallit, they're back again. So I'm just not sure if they'll ever get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Just not sure. But actually, we can do this. This is not something we don't really talk about in regular conversation. Let's do that. Okay. Easy. Fair enough. Fair. It's a fair trade. Fair trade. The only thing the only reason I'm even kind of sort of tempted to whatchamacallit is just to see if my body would just like, I guess it's different. Like I don't think everybody. I don't know. It's everything, but I just feel like there's certain things you just don't do when you sleep. So it's like, mm, you know, like you only sneeze and cough when you're awake. I think. You know what I'm trying to say? You be sleep. You be sleep. You don't be sneezing or coughing. Yeah. Man. My only thing is, I don't be wanting to take my arm out to block you. That's the only thing that's getting me, bro. I gotta keep taking my arm out to block people. Oh man, oh no. That's my only thing right now, bro. I gotta keep taking my arm out to block people. Oh man. That's the only thing, bro. I'm like, oh man. Every time. I was like, oh, as soon as I kind of just like, we got this and the third, then it's like, oh, man, here they go. They didn't send something. I'm trying to see would it be helpful to, I'm not sure. I'm kind of mad at this sock, bro. The way this sock just kind of like sold my foot, bro. This sock sold my foot, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, why? Like, the other sock, not even that cold. It's just that one. The way it sold out, bro. Oh, 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 oh. So maybe it was adding a little, even if it was slight, just the slightest little buffer, bro. That just be a world of difference. Oh yeah, I do, bro. I'm really excited to just change that jump too, bro. Change that. So next time I know. That's at least one thing. Next time I at least know for sure. For sure. At least need one. It's just like knowing those just those barrier limits, your limitations. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just know with what I have on, 40 is one level, but below 40 is just, it's I'm gonna need, you know, some help, which is what the tent is doing right now. Again, still not optimal, but it's bearable. It's manageable. Not optimal, but definitely bearable. Definitely manageable. So, and at this point, I could look at it and agree. Oh man, actually, hold on. Now those are two different things I also sort of think about. I have a sleeping bag. I could think about that and nowhere. I'm just outside. I have a sleeping bag. Like these are now the things that sit there. These are now the things I'm sitting here thinking about. Either do I want to carry the sleeping bag, or do I want to carry the 3 blankets? You know what I'm saying? And it's, but technically it's not even like carrying them. It's like I just hide them. Um, so man, that's the next little part. Oh man, because then it's like, do I even want to? It's the kind of sort of the things that I was even, how do I say, uh, just the steps of taking and doing. The steps of taking and doing. Do you want to? Because That's what the other bag is. There's an ant. I have a hole in the tent. Like that's the other little junk, and that's dude. There's one that I know is totally my fault. There's one that hole that I know is like totally my fault. So it's like if I see an ant, it's like I can understand. But I remember when I was on the other side, there was a frog, and I was like, how the heck did the frog get in here, bro? But then I actually like seen it one time, like the frog, like I saw the frog on the outside, like it hopped on it was on the back, and you can see it like crawl, and I'm like, oh snap, and I would flick it. I'm not sure if people understand that. I'm just never going to answer that question. I under no pretense would I ever feel comfortable answering that question. Under no pretense would I ever feel comfortable answering that question. I don't think, I'm not, and I just don't. I really don't understand why. Like even with the golden rule, just imagine if you were somewhere and somebody asked you that, you'd be like, "Fuck, is this nigga gonna come see me?" Like, hell no. You would then like you would be iffy and weary of that person, trying to figure out where you're at. You'd be very iffy and wary of them. Because you're not somewhere that you want to be seen. I'm trying to figure out this backside here. Whose else's would it be? Who else would have painted it? I have a video. I have videos of this though. I have videos where I painted it. I think one is a time lapse. Oh, I think one is a time lapse. Oh, this is so awesome. We got about 3 more hours to go. This is awesome. This is awesome. About 3. And probably that time I can just sit there and decollapse this. Kind of sort of feel like I should make my last sandwich. Kind of sort of. Shoot. Just so I don't even think about it no more. I ain't trying to be looking forward to one last sandwich. I don't know why the song Mr. Boombastic. I'm not sure why that's. Hey, call me Mr. Boombastic. Hey. You did well. You doing well. Now, that's the only jump, bro. The only jump is the fact that it's a couple more. Thank goodness we know the weather though. Otherwise, blindsided, bro. I Is this thing moving backwards? Because I don't think I should definitely have the whatchamacallit. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Mr. Boombastic. I guess all things considered. All things considered. What the hell? All things considered. It was alright. It was alright. We got a lot of it. Most of it documented. It would have been cool to see all the stuff. Darn it. Yeah. Rather, I'm not about to. I just got this joint situated. I'm not about to take my arm out for just to block one person. Not just to block one person. Forward to it, there was an actual game. What I do kind of sort of like was just just the amount of time and just like I can sit there and talk about like with the math, like the other day when I thought about when I think about dun 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 dun. No, I just don't sleep in general. I barely sleep, regardless. Increments. But what was the one thing called? Hey, Israel. Seja. Thanks for the gift. What was I about to say before that? Peace. I know what I was thinking about. I'm not sure what I was saying. I'm not sure if I was saying anything. Mm, mm. Thanks for the gift. Clutch with Chuck. Thanks for the gift. Bro, as soon as that, that wind going crazy, bro. That wind going crazy. I don't want no parts of that wind, bro. You don't want no parts of that wind. You don't want no parts of this wind, bro. Get that. My chest. My chest is hurting, bro. I know, John. I'm really trying to get this last little project down. Yo, I don't even. Oh man. And yeah, there was no reason to be daggone. The whole time is crazy. There's no reason. You know, people just be studying you. I don't know